2% of respondents believe that protecting data and reinforcing cybersecurity is a top priority. The pressure to stay up to date with ever-changing compliance regulations in the corporate world is intense, to say the least. That is why having an airtight risk compliance management system is crucial, especially with today's constantly evolving technology. With more legislation comes a heavier burden on compliance teams. It's an unfortunate truth across the board. No matter what sector you work in, new directives and compliance standards mean more work. Of course, these regulators have the best intentions in mind, but this also means that compliance officers need to be more detailed and organized than ever before. Having comprehensive documentation is pivotal when it comes to showcasing your company's compliance. Naturally, there are different types of compliance documentation you'll need to adhere to regulatory standards. Let's go over some tips on managing that workflow now. Managing and maintaining well-defined compliance documentation keeps you up to date on your risk compliance processes as they evolve. Staying vigilant is, in itself, a tool for safeguarding your data. It enables you to adjust your processes and mitigate risks in real time. So what exactly is compliance documentation? It is the information and data that companies document to demonstrate their adherence to regulatory requirements. Recording your actions through documentation helps later prove that you follow these regulations. This documentation can range from policy documents like a code of ethics to logs of compliance activities, including types of audit trails. Compliance documentation captures and measures the effectiveness of a program and oversees its implementation across all parts of an organization. It serves as evidence of how an organization meets requirements and includes policies, procedures, controls, and outcomes. With audits in mind, organizations use this documentation to prove they comply with requirements under specific frameworks, expediting the certification process. While we've already touched on why compliance documentation is so crucial, there are even more benefits to keeping organized processes. Let's dive deeper into this importance. Documentation is essential, particularly for proving industry compliance. Being able to demonstrate that a company has actively sought to prevent data breaches is vital. One reason is that it can mitigate sanctions even in the event of a violation. If you can prove you've been actively trying to avoid wrongdoing, you're more likely to avoid severe penalties in legal situations. On the other hand, if you follow regulations but failed to document it, verbal assurances won't get you very far. Having written compliance documentation available for review can be life-saving. Here are a few key benefits of keeping your compliance paperwork organized. Prevents legal investigations. Comprehensive documentation provides evidence of regulatory adherence, reducing the risk of legal scrutiny. Simplifies policy updates. Helps easily update employees as policies and frameworks evolve. Tracks compliance history. Allows you to maintain a clear record of your risk compliance efforts over time. Identifies security gaps. Regular assessments of documentation can reveal potential internal security weaknesses. Supports reporting and evidence collection. Streamlines processes for analytics and proof of compliance. Reduces audit costs. Minimizes penalties by ensuring compliance is well documented, and enhances collaboration, fosters better teamwork across various organizational departments. Compliance documentation is more than just a regulatory necessity, it's a strategic tool for maintaining operational integrity and safeguarding your organization's reputation. By prioritizing proper documentation, companies can stay ahead in the ever-evolving landscape of compliance and risk management. If you'd like to learn more about compliance documentation, reach out to K2GRC. And you've made it this far into the video, so you might as well like it, share it, and comment below.